Hello everyone! Welcome back to Kimmy's Corner. My name is Kimmi. We have a very big day today. We are going to put some money into our long-term sinking funds, or our long-term challenges that go toward our sinking funds. And it's gonna be a long one, friends, so grab a drink and a snack and come right back. All right, friends, happy Saturday. I hope all of you are having an amazing start to the weekend. I am bulk filming because of the winter storm that is upon us. I'm filming this on Friday after work. I'm actually going to film videos probably through Monday or maybe through Tuesday. We will get filmed. So this is going to be a hot mess. I'm just going to warn you guys. But I am really excited to get back into these binders because some of these we are going to be making huge progress. So I am very excited about that. So let me get cleared up a little bit. We are going to start in this binder here. And I just realized my fancy little logo isn't there. And we are also trying a different setup, so I think I may have bumped you guys, so sorry about that. Let's see, for this binder, we have $75 for these two in particular. So let's get that set out. And we just go envelope by envelope in these two binders. And they're just smaller challenges to work to try to fund some of our kind of lower priority sinking funds. So really excited to get into here. So this one is from Budget with Maddie. This is part of a Mean Girl collab. We are just going to do a $10 space. So I'm actually going to take out this. Oh no, I don't have any 20s, okay? Just kidding. So we're gonna put a 10 in for that challenge. This one is a part of my set of 2026 challenges. And let's roll a d6 to see how many spaces we are going to color off. All right, we are going to do 4. And the spaces are $5 a piece on this particular one. So when we are done, we will save $2.75. So we will do 1, 2, 3, and 4. All right, so 20 coming in here. Berto is also in here with me. I'm sure you probably heard her shake just now. This is my favorite. So this one comes from April over at April's Fresh Start. And she released this during Budget Miss. And it says, "Let's get that bread." It's so cute. He's living his best life right there. And the highest number here is a 7, so let's roll a d8. Okay, so we're going to do 1 and 4. So 5. We will just take care of this 5 right here. And we may come back to this one. All right, next is from Lindsay over at Bookish Mama Budgets. We are keeping this one a mystery, so let's roll our d8. Okay, so we have a 6 and a 2. So 8 coming in here. And we may come back to this one, so I'm just gonna leave it out. All right, this next one is from our bestie Vicky over at Pink Plum Budgeting. She sent this to me in some smile mail. And we have 3 left. And we're gonna finish it, friends. Let's see how we do here. So we have a 9, a 3, and a 7. So 19 to finish this off. And hopefully when I was doing my scratching, you guys did not have the camera shake because we actually found a little side table. Let me get this before I forget. We found a side table that was sitting in a spare bedroom, and that ends up to work perfectly for clamping the boom arm to. So really excited about that. Ooh, and this one's going to my business binder. 5, 10, 15, 25, 35, 40, 45, and 50. Yay! Awesome. Let's see if this will show. It will. Awesome. And I'm thinking about doing my next business binder stuffing with my members, because I did get my YouTube check. And I did go ahead and budget it, but $50 getting added to that, that's awesome. All right, so we need a challenge to go in that place, and I don't have any just right off, so let me try to grab my cue box down here. If you've been on some of my recent lives, you have seen my big cue box. All right, friends, so that won't fit, will it? Nope. If you were on our live, actually it wasn't our live, it was, I believe Eva's live. We have a huge tax bill to pay. And so what is going to come in next, I'm just gonna have to pull this out. Okay. Let's see, we have so many. Oh, this is my mini, so that's not what I want. We have so many challenges, so I need to pull a challenge. Okay, here we go. Let's pull a fun one since it'll be for taxes. I do have that taxes one, but let's see. A lot of these are for like fur babies and things. How much is this one? That's a say 50. We'll do this one. This one comes from, oh, I already have a Lindsay. Of course, all of my stuff is Lindsay, so nobody should be really surprised. Oh, here's a good one. This is from Patty over at Budgeting in a Fairy Tale. And this one will save us $115. So let's go ahead and just label the back for taxes. All right, friends, and we will not start this until next time we come play in the binder, and hopefully that shuts. If not, I'll have to stick it in the back. All right, this 90s Princess Roll and Save comes to us from Eva over at Budget Your Life. And this one is also a surprise. So we have 3. I think I'm low on money here. So 1, 2, and 3. 1 more. And 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Do I test it? No. We're going to keep it like that. That's 7 coming in here. And then for this one comes from Becca Can Budget. We will do 1 D6 roll. That is a 4. Ooh. I don't want to use that on it. We'll do this one. All right, so 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then we will put the other 2 in here as well, since it serves as our catch-all. All right, perfect. Uh-oh. Throwing stuff everywhere, friends. All right, so 75 put into this binder, and it will shut, just not very well. Let me try to put it back here. All right, there we go. All right, perfect. Next, let's get into this binder, which also has $75 today. All right, friends, so challenge number 1 comes to us from Becca Budget 777. And how many am I rolling or scratching? Oh, I'm gonna do 3. Okay. 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. All right, so that's a 5. 4, 1, 2, 3, and 4. All right, that is a 4. 1, 2. These are crispy. 3 and 4. And 3. 1, 2, 3. Ooh, there's a big one. All right, $12. So 10, 11, and 12. All right, so for this round, we're putting in 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, and 21. So I'm going to put all of this back for a 10. Perfect. I wonder how far we are from finishing this. So we have 3 scratchers left. It's an $80 save. So those 3 are $10. Interesting. That's good to know. All right, challenge number 2 is this one from Lindsay at Bookish Mama Budgets. I believe we were right here. 4, 1, 2, 3, and 4. All right, that is a icon, which is a D8. And it's $7. Let's go one more time. 2, 1, and 2. All right, and that is a 5. Let me grab one of my little flags here. That way we know where we stopped. And we will put the 5 down and pick up a 10. So 12 going in here. I need to condense these envelopes at the end of the month. Hard to believe the end of the month is literally next week. Oh, friends, we have an IOU. So we owe this envelope $1. Let me put my IOU away. And let's pay the $1. This one comes to us from Mama's Budgets and More. This was part of her Christmas box. So let's see where we'll go. 6. So we were here. 1. No, I was at the 3. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Was that the end? No, it's got to be right here. 6. So $6. Let's go one more time. 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. It's the scratcher. All right, we have Crackin's Keep, and that is also $6. So we will stop there with a total of 12. And it doesn't say what this saves us, but there are 2 other challenges in the folder that are all part of the same little series. All right, challenge number 4. This one comes to us from our bestie April over at April's Fresh Start. This came in, oops, I did not put my flag back. This came to us in member mail. I am a member of her Ko-fi. So, bink. All right. So, how many am I scratching? I'm going to scratch 3, and I left off down here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. All right, that is a 4, and this one will save 65. Okay, 1, we're going to do this one. That's a 5 for 9. And 2, 1 and 2. So 9 and 3, $12 coming in here. So 5, 10, 11, and 12. Perfect. All right, and number 5, this one comes to us from Jenna over at Janet Budgets US. And let's see, I think we stopped on the 11. 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. We're gonna go right over here. Okay, that is a 12. So 5, 10, 11, and 12. All right. I don't want to risk it because these are 5 to 15, and I have yet to find a 5, but it is a $120 saver. All right, friends. So back up to number 1. This is Becca Budgets. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 4, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Naturally. All right. One, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So we have another $1 IOU. Let me just grab the one I put in there back out. And because we don't want to use Junior Shoe IOU on these challenges. So I will stick this back on here. And I should have started back at the paper clip. I forgot because, I mean, why would I remember? But that just means we will start there next time paying that IOU. All right, let me get cleaned up a little bit and we will start on our next set of binders. Okay, friends, this is the binder that I am the most excited about, stuffing because a lot of the challenge, oh my gosh, friends, I just bumped you. I'm so sorry. A lot of the challenges in this binder, we are buffing up pretty darn severely. So I also just realized there's scratch or dust in my cash tray. I have no idea how it gets there. All right, so let's grab our money. We have $100 today to go into each of our other binders, plus whatever is stuffed in the envelope. So if you were on my live on Wednesday night, you saw that we went through and did some long-term challenge stuffing. Mainly because, sorry guys, you guys are crooked. I can never get the boom arm right. Anyway, we went through and stuffed a lot of high priority or long-term savings challenges from savings challenges that I completed during my live. So today, what we're going to be doing in this particular binder is funding a good amount to a few of those challenges. So let's get started. All right, first we have this one from Save with Judy. This is her save $25 a month in 2026. And we are going to finish out February. So we are going to put $10 in here today. All right, so I'm just going to put the 2 5s back and we will pull our 20. That feels good to be 2 months in on this challenge. Our next one comes from our bestie Dawn over at Dawn Sunrise Budgeting. We roll a D3 for each of the bubbles, but we roll a D6 to tell us how many to fill in. Ooh, we're going to do 6. All right. So we have a 1. Okay, so $1. All right. Not going to get very far if we keep getting 1s as far as saving money. There's another one. $2. Let's do orange. Okay. Oh, I didn't grab my 2. another $2. Let's do, let's see. I need yellows. Let's do yellow for the 2. Okay, so let me put 3 back and I will pull a 5. 2 rolls left. Oh, 1. All right, and let's see. I guess we have to do a blue. All right, 1 more roll. Ooh, a 3, finally a 3. All right. So we're gonna put 7 back and pull over a 10. And let's do orange for right here. Perfect. All right, friends. Ooh, that feels good. We are slowly making our way through. So $10 coming in here today. Perfect. Our next one is our Happy New Year from Lisa, Grateful Me. And let's see how many we're gonna roll. We're gonna roll 2. We have a 1. And this challenge, once we finish it, is gonna go to our emergency fund. We have a pretty lofty goal for that for the end of the year. All right, so we have a 1. And a 6. So the lighter green. Poor number 3 and number 4. They are not getting a lot of love and attention. All right. 5 and 6. So $7 coming in here today. And oh. Next is the Medical Fund Challenge also from Lisa Grateful Me. And let's do 6, 10, 14. Let's finish this box for 14. So that's 2, 4, 6, 8, 11, and 13. Perfect. I don't have any ones. So 10, 11, 12, and 13. Okay, friends, now comes the fun. So, for periodically I like to save money, what Grace and I decided to do was to take the money that had been saved, essentially for our 2025 contribution. And we've already had gotten all of our tax forms. We've already filed our taxes, or we're in the process of filing. We're not going to hit the submit button because I want them to wait until April 15th to get our big tax bill, our big tax payment. But we had 3 challenges finished. So we had an $18 challenge. We finished Junior's Fall Fun Quest in our Fall into Savings for 181 smackaroos and 87 for this winter game board. And we split that in between the 2 different envelopes, between mine and Grease's. So those we're going to put over here to the side. So going into Grease's periodic table is a total of 1,852, which should be what I have right here. Let's double check that. So we have 1,500 in prop, 50, 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 5, 10, 15, 25, 35, 45, 55, 65, 75, 85, 95, 100, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 2, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, and 23. That's right, friends, $1,852, which means we get to color off the entire bottom row here, plus I have it marked number 16 and then 100 through 103. So I'm going to save you guys the time with coloring, but we are going to be filling in number 16, which is sulfur. 104 is rutherfordium. 105 is dubnium or dubnium. 106 seaborgium. 107 borium. 108, I can't read it. It's so tiny, friends. Are there any other ones of these that I can read? 100 is fermium. 101, I can't read. 102 is nobelium. And I can't read 103. This is so tiny for me. That's how I know I'm getting old. Even when I look through the bifocal part of my, or the near sight part of my glasses, I still can't read it. However, we do not want to keep all of this money in the envelope because it's just making the envelope too bad. So we have the 1852 plus 20, 30, 35, 40, and 45. So here I'm going to say, because I need a magic eraser to correct this. What did I say? 45? Okay. Plus 45 in bank. And we will update, or we will take this money to the bank when they reopen, probably after the storms. We are expecting rough winter weather, and so we do expect that the bank will be closed on Saturday. So I am just going to take the placeholders. We will put them back in our little holder, but I need a sticky. This is periodic table. All right. And we will have the bank slip updated by next week when we come in here. All right. Hopefully that envelope flattens back out a little bit. Oh, this is so exciting. And we really did think about, do we want to go ahead and do the contribution, or do we want to just say, hey, we'll just roll it into 2026. And it makes more sense to us, for us, to just roll it in. So we'll set that to the side. That will go in the safe. Next, we have my sloth savings, and this is for my IRA. So we have a completed challenge from Minis where we saved $24. And the money that was in the envelope in our high priority personal savings, this plus the mini was $1,111. So, sorry friends, let's validate that here. I'm losing my light. So we have 500, 700, 800, 900 in the bank. 100, 20, 40, 60, 10, 5, 10, 15, 25, 35, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Yep, 1,011. Perfect. So the 1,011 plus what we have in the envelope here, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 55, 60, 65, and 70. We will also put all of this into the bank. So it was $70. Perfect. And we will get this updated as well once we get the that money over into the bank. All right, so let me grab the prop. And we would already take this cash to the bank at the end of the month, but we might as well just do it now. Or it may just stay in the safe because we can actually condense with these larger bills. These challenges, a lot of them have, or both of them have nicer bills. So we might actually, sorry friends. What is this? Sloth savings. We might actually just keep it in the safe and use it to condense. Or at the minimum to swap bills for nicer ones. All right, so I will set that over to the side. And for the sloth savings, sorry friends, I will also spare you the coloring of this one, but we are going to get to finish all of the 20s, all of the 19s, all of the 18s, a good portion of the 17s, and a 10. So that is very, very exciting. All right. And since we did not put any money into periodic table or sloth savings, we are going to go ahead and take care of this 11 right here. This comes to us from Kimmi over at Beige & Girl Budgets. So 10 and 11. And if we still have money when we get to the end, we will come back to sloth savings and periodic table. But I wanted to make sure that we got to everything outside of those to give them a good little bump. The next one, Dream Year. This is also from Kimmi over at Beige & Girl Budgets. We also had a mini finish for this challenge. And the mini was for $20. And we have a 20 right here, friends. Looky, looky there. So let's take care of the 20. All right, and then to put money from the tray in, let's do, what do I have left? I've got quite a bit. Let's just do this 10 here. Okay. All right, so a total of 30 going into Dream Year. And again, this is from Kimmi over at Beige & Girl Budgets. Such a fun challenge, and I love that I was able to see earlier in the year how she did the challenge, because that is making it feel like it's easier to do. All right, our next challenge comes from Amber over at Chasing Dream Budgets. This is a 2026 challenge that will save us $1,280 when we're finished. And let's do 18 in here. So 10, 15, 16, 17, and 18. Perfect. Next comes from our bestie Nita over at the Almost Organized Owl. This is her Save 226 in 2026. Let's grab a color here. See if I can find the color that I'm looking for. Close enough. All right, so let's do, ooh, okay. Let's do 5. So let's take care of this 4 and a 1. Okay. So we will put 5 in here. The next challenge is another one from our buddy Lisa Grateful Me. I messed up completely on this row here. I almost reprinted it just because I was so embarrassed. So let's go ahead and roll a D3. We have a 1. We have 1 after this, right? I do. Okay. So let's roll for these 2. Okay, 2, that makes 3. A 1 makes 4, and this makes 5. So $5 coming into Paper Doll. And then we have Dreaming of a Perfect Vacation. This one is from Kimmi over at Beijing Girl Budgets. We are on the line to roll a D8. And we have a 3. I have 11. We have a 1. Always happens to me, friends. Always, always. All right, so let's take, we're just going to take $1 from one of the other ones. So that is $12, which is what I have here. I knew that was going to happen. I should have just stopped and went back to Paper Doll. All right, friends, so let's get this money put in here. Perfect. Feels so good to be on the 4th row of dice rolls. Awesome. And man, oh man, does it feel good to have been able to put all of that money into those 2 huge challenges for our IRA. Amazing. All right, I think that is all that we need our happy planner for. And let's get into our other long term. This is the one that got a lot of love on my live on Wednesday night. It was so much fun stuffing that live with all of you. So now, because I stole $1, this one has 99 to go into this binder. All right, or maybe it's the other one. I don't remember. All right, let's see where our clip is. Or did I not put it on here? Uh-oh, friends, I don't see a clip. I wonder if I lost the clip. All right. We will just start here with Save with Judy. So let's do, how much is left? There's 7, 10, 18, 23. So let's do the 2. A 5, so that's 7. And we will do a 4 for 11. And that will leave 12 for next week to finish out February. So 10 and 11. All right, perfect. All right, the next one for 2026 Saturdays. This one had a mini finish to go toward it. And the mini finished for $24. And I have a 24, so let's go ahead and color that off. And this challenge comes from Lauren over at Budget with ADHD. I don't remember if this is a member-only challenge, but I am a member of her Ko-fi. And let's go ahead and we'll take care of the 14. So 10, 11, 12, 13, and 14. Let me see if I can get back some of these ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And a 5, and we will take that 20. Perfect. Oh, this is exciting. It's getting filled slowly, but We're getting there, friends. We will get there. Oh, you need to separate it into here. Let me do that. Because it will bother me if the money is not all similar. Let's see. All right, there we go. Perfect. Get in there. All right, the next one is from our bestie Katie over at Great Lakes Budgets. She sent me this in some smile mail. So let's roll a D3 to see which one we're doing. We're gonna do the third one, which is down here, and that's $7. All right, so 1, 2, and 3. And we will take a 10. Perfect. I love that we are essentially a full month ahead on all of these challenges in here. It's amazing. All right, this one comes from our bestie Lauren over at Budget with ADHD. She did this set of scratchers as a freebie for members, and it is a year-long scratcher set. We're doing 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. That is an 8, much nicer than the 15 last week. Oh, there it is. So, I'm going to end up with a lot of 1s, but that's okay. We're going to put 10 over. Perfect. All right, friends. Next is Stuff and Budget. Miss Candy. And we're on March, so let's roll and see what we're saving. We've got a 6 and a 3. So $9 coming in here. So we have 5, oops, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Perfect. So we only have 5, let's see, 5, 10, 14 left on that one to be done. Ooh, yay, Isle of Lemons. I have to find the binder. You guys, I am sorting and mailing out member mail. And so my little shelf that's over here to the side of me is literally a hot mess. So I've just got everything everywhere. All right, so Isle of Lemons is a book from our bestie Lindsay over at Bookish Mama Budgets. We are on the word search, and we're saving $5 per word. So how many words am I finding? All right, I'm good. I'm gonna find 5 words. So here is, oh no, yep, nope, that's not right. I thought I found this one, but I didn't. Let's look for Mykonos. Here's Mykonos. Okay, it's 5. Okay, what about Santorini? Here we go. Santorini. It's another 5, so that's 10. All right, then we have Crete. Let's try to find Crete. Sorry if you heard my phone go off, friends. I thought I had it on silent. Oh, here is Crete. Okay, that's a 5. So I have 2 more words. Let's see, let's try for Corfu. This is really stressful to do on camera. Here we go. I led myself to it, friends. All right, that's number 4. 1 more. I feel like Zakynthos or Zakynthos is easy to find because it's a Z, and there it is. All right, friends, so next time we come into this next week, we will be able to finish this page, which is so exciting. So 25 coming in for this round. And we will set that aside to dry. Next is Miss Judy's Pet Shop book. We've got a good amount. We may just spend the rest of the time in this. Oh no, I have my 52. All right, so page 6. So that's 8, 7, and 6. And these are pretty low numbers. So 3, 1, 2, and 3. And this is available on Judy's Etsy. So $3, 1, 2, and 3. 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay, that's another 3. So we will put 2 back. Pull up our last 5. 3, 1, 2, and 3. This one right up here. All right, and that is 2. Okay. $2. Let's go to another page. I'm on page 6. Page 7, okay. And let's just scratch a few, just random. All right, that's a 5 and a 1 for 6, okay. Oh my gosh, friends, this camera. I do not know where it cut me off, you guys. I just happened to look up to make sure I was still filming, and it cut me. So we put a good little amount into a couple of pages of Judy's Pet Shop book, and we found 5 words for Lindsay's Isle of Lemons Savings Challenge book. So again, so sorry, friends, that it cut me off. But as I was saying, I'm trying to get in a better habit of looking up because this seems to keep happening more frequent. This one is The Road to Financial Freedom. I believe this is still available on my Ko-fi site. We had 2 challenges that are going toward this challenge. So one of them is 50, the other one is 53. And they were from our Fall into Savings binder. So let me just count to be sure. This should be $103. 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 85, 90, 95, 97, 99, 100, 1, 2, and 103. So let's grab the calculator, friends. And let's just start from the most expensive number that we have, which is 25. So let's subtract 25. And it looks like we started on these, so we will take care of that. We still can do 25, so let's do 25. Let's do 25. And let's do 25. All right, so that leaves $3. All right, so let's count up what we have in the tray over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and 14. All right, so we can do a 10 and 2 2s. Perfect. We are making headway on this challenge too, friends, even though it doesn't look that way based on kind of what's colored and what's still left. But we are making our way through this challenge. All right, so that is $100 in here. Again, I do not know what happened to the magnet, but I have another one over here. I'm just going to stick this on the Save with Judy, and that's going to be where we will start next week. We tend to be able to get all the way through the binders at least once, which is definitely a good thing. All right, friends, our final binder of the day. I know this is a long video, friends. Stick with me. Stick with me. All right, so for this one, let me just put Danny's book to the side here. We have either $99 or $100, I don't remember which one I stole from, to put into this book. This binder got a lot of love on the Wednesday Night Live. So let's look and see. Do we have a paper clip? I don't see one. I guess I just quit putting paper clips. Who knows, friends? All right, our first one is this one, Savings with Tracy. And this is our Sam book. So I need to get out my D10. Such a fun book. Page 2, which is right here with the funnel cakes. And how many am I scratching? I'm gonna scratch 3. This looks like the first time we're on this page. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay, so a 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And a 2 for 6. Last roll. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. All right, so 9 coming in here. Let me see if I have. So I have a 1 and 2 5s. So I will take those and pull over this 20. Perfect. All right. Next is Eva at Budget Your Life. We have her save 900 with a 100 bonus. So I say it's the 1K challenge. Let's do, in this one, we're not going to do a bonus. Let's just keep working on this 25 here, and let's do 10. Perfect. All right, next is Lindsay with Bookish Mama Budgets. We finished the card on the live on Wednesday night. So now we have 9 cards to choose from. And we're gonna go with card number 1. And which one am I scratching? Number 4. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. That's a big one, that's 13. So 13 for our 13th card. That's kind of ironic, friends. And we have 10, 11, 12, and 13. Perfect. So we will stick that card back. This is such a cute, cute, cute setup. And if you followed our journey for a while, you know that cardinals are very sentimental for us. Ooh, I'm excited. We are going to work on Eva from Budget Your Life. We're going to work on her 52 week. We only have 1 bonus left, friends, and I want to finish it. So let's do the bonus. Let's see how much we're going to add to our scratch today. The last glitter bomb, but I will re-sticker these with my little rose gold stickers. All right, so this is a ×2, friends. All right, so ×2, and we are on week 15 of the scratchers. So what am I times in? Oh, that's not bad. We're times in 4. So that's going to be $8. And the most expensive one is $10. I kind of want to go again. Let's do week 16. So I'm going to put week 15 back in the back. Ooh, this is a big one. Okay. I should have stopped. $10. All right. So we are putting in a total of 18. Let's put that week 16 in the back. Wow, friends, the next time we come play, we are going to be on week 17. That's amazing. All right, so let's get this sorted in here. Perfect. All right. Next is Drew over at Ready Budget Go. We have his Totally 80s scratchers, and there are 10 of them. All right, number 1. Ooh, we are totally tabular, y'all. And let's go ahead and roll a D3. We're gonna do 3, all right. 5, I don't remember where I stopped, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 9 is the highest, so I think we're gonna be okay. $2, right next door. $8, that's 10. And 3, 1, 2, and 3, so 10 plus. I'm gonna go with that's a 1, so we're gonna say 11. And since I'm not keeping these separated, we won't know until we get to the very end if that's correct. All right, such a cool challenge. And I have this going to self-care, but we may just put this to our tax bill, friends. Dreaded tax bill. All right. So this one comes from Bookish Mama Budgets, Miss Lindsay. We already have 38 scratched, and I think each one totals 50. This is a $600 saving. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, so that's 12. I think this is going to be a 12. Oh, it's a 10. All right, so 22. So 10, 15, 20, 21, and 22 coming in here. Wow, so we're going to start on April next time we come in here, friends. That's awesome. All right, next is our book from Danny over at Craftco Budgets. Let's go ahead and get out our stickers. And what I did on my live that I ended up really liking was I copied Eva over at Budget Your Life, who surprised, not me. And we paper clipped where we ended. And I'm just going to go page by page instead of rolling and trying to find the page and all that hoopla. So we worked on this one, so now we're going to do this one. Perfectionism is a dangerous state of mind in an imperfect world. That is completely true. All right, so we're going to save 3, and I do have a 3 right here. And this page does have stickers. And we will just spend the rest of our money in this binder, or in this book. So I need to remember that I have a 3. And this one, perfectionism is self-abuse of the highest order. That is absolutely correct as well. We are going to save a 5. So right now we are sitting at $8. The imagery in this book is so glorious. I am so glad that I had an opportunity to purchase it. All right, the next one, perfectionism is the enemy of creativity. And this page also has stickers. So let's see what we are going to save here. It is 5 or 10. So, okay. So odd 5, even 10. Even, so we're saving $10. All right, so that takes us to 18. Actually, let me cover this one because I may try to take the stickers off. So 18, let me break down. I can't, okay. So 18, and I have 5, 10, 15, 16, 17. friends. Why wouldn't I? All right, so next week we will start on this page here. And I owe $1. Come on now, get in there. There we go. All right, friends. So do I just take from shoe IOU? I really don't want to do that for long terms. No, we will put an IOU here. So let me see if I already have one completed for $1. I might not. I don't. So we will use this one. And let's see if that stays. It won't. Okay. So we will do $1. And I will paper clip this. Let me actually grab something that will get my attention. Okay. And this way we know that we have to come pay this before we can go play. All right. Ooh, friends, I told you guys this would be a long one, but long-term savings means long videos, and I love them, and I hope that you do too. Just as a recap today, we finished this one for $50, which is going to go into my business binder, which actually I will be stuffing this either on my live on Wednesday night, or I will do a member only video. So let's go ahead and stick this in here because I already have some money in there, and I will figure out where I want that to go. And then to aid in our long-term savings challenges, we finished all of these in other binders and minis, which is amazing. When we first started cash stuffing, we tried using smaller challenges to fund bigger challenges, and we did not find that we felt successful. We felt, you know, like we were actually saving. It was really hard for us, but this go around, friends, we're killing it, and I am here for it. But with that, my friends, that is all that I have for you today. If you are a returning subscriber or a member of the channel, thank you so much for coming back and joining me for another video. If you're not yet subscribed and you enjoyed the content that you saw today, please consider hitting that subscribe button. I would love to welcome you as a member of the Budget Bestie fam. Always remember, friends, give the videos a thumbs up. It really helps the algorithm and helps get my channel and my videos in front of folks that may not know about me yet. And as always, friends, be the reason someone smiles today. Keep a smile on your own face. And long-term challenges take a lot of patience. But we got to save, save, save. Love you all. Bye, folks.